Welcome back to EA Sports alongside Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are in the peg tonight. The Jets are ready to take off. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Jets will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Kicks it away with ease. Quick pass across to Morrison. Oh, absolutely hammers him.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponents think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
On the attack, they come down the right wing. Reagan's got it deep in the offensive end. And he feeds it down to Sider. Takes a shot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And a quick little stick lift and comes up with the turnover. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end.
Coaches will always tell you, right from the onset of the game, right from puck drop, you want to make sure you're on your toes and you physically engage to get into the game right away. Well, that hit right there, that is physically engaging, all right. You can see the entire bench lights up with that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We're still scoreless. The Jets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Handles the pass. Puck clears the zone, and they'll be forced to regroup. And now he passes it to DeBrincat. Sherratt's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Quick feed down low. Taken along the wall by DeBrincat. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Winnipeg's moving it along the wing. Oh, great read on the play. Poked away by Kopp. Feeds it on over to Taves. Shot! And he shuts the door on it.
Gibson's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Fires it into the offensive zone. The Jets take possession here in the open ice. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Moves it in front. And nothing materializes on that chance. Grabbed along the board by Rasmussen. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. Here's a short pass to Danielson. Can't pull the trigger. Stanley's got it in the defensive zone. From the left wing, takes the feed. The Red Wings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Red Wings going to work on offense. Hellebuck's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. As they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Scoops at the puck. Quick feed to Pearson. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. Looking for space inside the D zone. Feeds the puck to Nyquist. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Sider. Tries to get the puck over to Pearson. And he takes the dish. Moves it to Comfer. And he gives it over to Finney. Intercepted at center by Scheifele. The Jets carried along the wall. Off the mask! Kept out that way.
Goaltenders try and make themselves as big as possible, and it usually hits other parts of the body, but this one rattles right off the cage.
Big time stop there.
Well, he's been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Quick pass to Kane. Sends the pass over. Quick shot! And that one's stopped. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Tries to get it over to Perfetti. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And that doesn't reach the net. Gives them nothing in front. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. Taves has won the draw. They'll go on the attack. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one. Moves it quickly over to Raymond. And he takes the lead. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Jets gain possession in their own end. Look out, here they come on the attack. And he gets just enough to keep it out.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Off the face-off, they take the puck. And that's deflected. The Jets take over on possession. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Tries to feed it over to Van Riemsdyk. Up along the wing. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. The Red Wings have it from their own end. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Scheifele's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. The Red Wings cross the blue line and are on the attack. Schen's moving the puck through his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Great heads-up play by the defender. Here's a short pass to Kane. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Tried to get too cute with it and loses possession. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Centering pass in front. And that chance is blocked. And it's kicked away. Near the point. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. Connor's got it in the offensive zone. Detroit's playing it through center. Sends the feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Grabs the puck in the slot. The Jets will play it in their own end. Grabs the puck. Angles it over to Van Riemsdyk. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Schenn. Gibson's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Still lots of time left in the period. Still scoreless in this one. Compher's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Nemesnikov. Gets the puck in deep. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Carries it in. Dishes it off. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. 50-50. Winnipeg's won the draw. Strong defensive effort. Oh, a little cat burglar-like play with the stick. Nicely done. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. Puck picked up by Nemesnikov. Edvinson's got it in the defensive end. Winnipeg's got possession here in the neutral zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Detroit's got it in their own zone. And that goes off a body. Slides the puck across to Compher. Dumps it in. Picked up along the wall by Finney. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. The Jets win the draw. And now it's grabbed by Sandberg. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. Slides it across to Danielson. And he catches that one with the glove.
Nice flash from the leather on this save. The shooter's in a grade A scoring area, and man, he just whips out the glove and makes the save.
And now he tries to get it across to Van Riemsdyk. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. The Red Wings have it behind the net. And he's knocked off the puck there. Across the line, down the left wall. Takes a shot. And there's the save. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. Here they come on the rush. And that's broken up. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Fires it on net. An easy save by Gibson. Here's a chance. Turned up way on the wraparound. Oh, what a great reactionary stop there.
The reactionary was right, James. He knew exactly where the shooter was going, and a strong push cross to be able to make that save.
Winnipeg's got it in the neutral zone. Puck scooped up by Morrissey. The Jets looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by Sherratt. Scoops up the puck here. Quick feed to Maloney. Huge steal at his own end. Detroit's got it against the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Perfetti. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Shot over the inside of the post and stays out. A game of inches.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0, and oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Oh, here we go. This team knows how to turn it up another gear, and they have done that here. Scoops up the puck behind the cage. Oh, and that's intercepted. Here's a hit. Big time collision there. Winnipeg's got control of it now from their own end. Passes the puck over to Scheifele. Taken by Connor. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Gets his stick on it, and he gets his glove on the changing shot.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
With possession along the wall. Here's a chance to the middle. Looking to set up offensively. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Gibson's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. We've still got zeros on the board. Nemestikov's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Offensive zone face-off here. This is a real opportunity for them.
Yeah, it's an icing call. No one can change, and they can recognize that their opponent is vulnerable. They need to attack the net. The goaltender looks gassed.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Raymond's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and inside skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
Winnipeg's got the puck. Here's a shot. Shuts him down. Shot. Oh, there's one more.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
Detroit's on the attack. Feeds it over on the rush. Shot. Oh, what a blocker stop by Hellebuck. Schen's lugging the puck. Detroit's gained possession. Moves it to Larkin. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. The Jets gain control of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Loses the coverage there. The Jets take it along the wall. Great read to break up the play. They go on the attack through center. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Through center along the wing. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Puck grabbed by Larkin. Gaining momentum up along the side. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Carmelo. And he had an answer with that save.
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
Scheifele's got the puck. Works it across to Velarde. And that's a smart heads-up play by Comfort. Feeds it over on the attack. Gets the glove on it to make the stop.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Here in the back half of this period, we're still scoreless. Lowry's won the faceoff. Slides the puck ahead to Barrett. The Red Wings have it behind the cage. The Jets gain possession. Fantastic save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Handles the puck. Into the attacking area from the left side. Puts it on net. Oh, wasn't clean, but it's enough. Oh, a little crash, bang, boom in the corner. Listen to this place. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Jets win it. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Nice zone entry from the middle. Quick pass to Niederreiter. Winnipeg's through center and now in the offensive end. Taken along the wall by Lowry. Can't get it to go. Gains the zone on the left wing. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Rasmussen's known for his creativity, and he tries one too many moves there, and he loses the puck.
Chance in front. Oh, and it's another save on the play. And he takes the pass. the puck in deep. Slides it to Nemestikov. Inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Shot! Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. They gain the zone from the left side. Avoids the defender. The train march strong and free tonight in Winnipeg.
Man, does he ever make it look easy? The way he separates himself from the coverage. I mean, look at the explosiveness. When he just takes off, that's quickness. Speed is a different thing. All of a sudden, he's able to get on track, beat everyone, and take it to the net. I mean, this guy's got some wheels.
Winnipeg's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Scrum along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Edmondson. Up the neutral zone now. Passed up ahead. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. The Red Wings have it against the wall. Looks to get the puck over to Larkin. Detroit's on the attack. Winnipeg's got the puck. Through center. Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Good use of the body on the play. Can't keep a hold of it. Good battle along the boards for the puck. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Puck picked up by Sider. Gains the zone along the right wall. The Jets have it from their own end. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Drives to the crease. And he comes up with a stop there. Slides it across. Sider's taking it from his own end. Handles the pass at center. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
I would have lost the puck 3 times by the time that I'd been handled like that by the coverage. I mean, but he doesn't. He just knows how to move and maneuver his body around the puck. He can shield it, and he maintains possession for a great shot on net.
Back at the point, they set it up. Stops the run of a shot.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the later stages of this period, Winnipeg's up 1-0. Lowry's won a big draw on their own end. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. And that one gets big air over the net.
It's a real skill to be accurate and have a heavy shot, and right now it's just a heavy one that whistles wide.
Moves it quickly over to Sherratt. Takes the pass. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Fires it. Denies him on the slapper. Dished on over to Niederreiter. Winnipeg's moving it up the ice. Passes it over. Scores! And they strike Peter once again.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. And he's so gifted at the one-timer. It's all about his weight transfer and his timing, and he just nails and rocks this one home.
The Jets are now up by 2, and they have really looked like the dominant team that we expected them to be here in this opening frame.
Yeah, they dictated pace right from puck drop, and they've held possession, and it's the reason why they have a majority of shots on goal, and they've been heartstrings.
The Red Wings get a hold of the puck in their own end. Picked up along the wall by Comfort. Gets it over to Finney. Great pressure with the stick. Picked up along the boards by Morrissey. Gains the zone through center. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. Quick pass across to Kane. From off the wall and onto a stick. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's... Oh, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
There's the whistle. Let's get the call for the officials. Sherratt's going off for cross-checking.
No, this is such an obvious call for the official. Undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
Power play unit comes up for the face-off.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening face-off.
There's a great glove save by Gibson. Danielson's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. The Red Wings win the defensive zone face-off. With the blast! Denies him with the save! The Red Wings will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Slides the pass over to Perfetti. Slides the puck to Danielson. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And they're going to go off for a line change after sending the puck in. Moves the puck up to Taves. Feeds the puck over. Scores! No mistake on that one. Clinical power play.
What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition. They create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course finish.
Winnipeg's coaches wanted to see more pucks on net going into this one, and I'd say through the better part of this first period, they have done just that. The Red Wings take control of the face-off. Moves the puck along the half wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Connor. Here they are on the attack. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Iafallo's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
Here's a short pass to Connor. Denies him. He got all of it. The Red Wings have it now. Slides the puck over. He got all of that one. Moves it on over to Raymond. Takes a shot. Makes the save. Cool and cold under pressure. Perfetti's got on the offensive end. Scooped up along the wall by Velarde. Great pass from off the right side. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And he takes the feed. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. A little dip Whoopsie-doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
And not much on that one.
Gibson's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
On the attack along the boards. Pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Can't maintain possession after that hit. Detroit's got possession of the puck. And it goes off the stick and off to the side. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
James, these are real difficult games to play in, and it's real difficult to maintain emotional control when you're getting blown out in the game, and I think this hit is really just a product of frustration.
The Jets have capitalized on their scoring opportunities and lead comfortably here late in the first. While the setters are jammed up, nice job by the winger to steal the puck. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Quick feed to Sherratt. Moves the puck over to Van Riemsdyk. Right in the open ice. That one's picked off. Well, there's the horn ending period number one, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Fans, don't forget to get the seats you want to the games you want by purchasing one of our 6 game ticket packets today.
Just moments away from puck drop for second period action. A one-sided affair thus far. Let's see if anything changes here with the start of the second. So we've played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Winnipeg's made it look easy tonight, James, and when you have these games, you gotta embrace them. I mean, the puck's been on their stick. They found ways to retrieve it. It's been all them. They've been dominant.
With the stop.
Gibson's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is great. He's doing everything to keep his team in it. They need to shore up their defensive end and get going north.
Winnipeg's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. Great stretch passes and connects. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Takes the feed. The Jets take it across the line. Oh, what a hit against the boards!
Executed perfectly, James. I mean, he can't maneuver. He's got nowhere to go. He's lined up, and then he's taken down.
Winnipeg's got the puck. Here's a rocket of a shot. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. We're still in the early stages of this period. It has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Moves it over to DeBrincat. The Red Wings move the puck in the defensive zone. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Kopp. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. He got all that hit. Detroit's going to play the puck from behind the cage.
Pucks over, and unless you establish some pressure here, James, you want to make your opponent hear your feet coming, and that's exactly what he does. He separates body from puck, and then he makes the play that leads to the eventual goal.
The Jets are known for their skill position players, but this is taking it to another level tonight here in period number 2, Cheryl.
Well, they're in attack mode, aren't they, James? I mean, it's intensity personified. I mean, when they see the net, they see an opportunity to attack. They're taking it.
Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. Big time stop.
Gibson's able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Moves the puck. Oh, look at this chance. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Great extension on his part to poke it away. Oh, what
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Winnipeg's offense has come to play in a big way as they dominated both the shots and goal category. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. That's blocked. Sends a pass over. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. Moves it to Danielson. And now it's grabbed by Van Riemsdyk. Schen's got the puck in his own zone. Taken along the wall by Lowry. And the puck's knocked loose. Taken by Schenn. And he coughs it up with the pass. Denied by the goaltender. And it goes off a stick. Puck scooped up by Niederreiter. Pushes it across to Lowry. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. The Jets get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Feeds it to Stanley. Quick pass to Connor. Looking to make something happen at center. Oh, he caught him!
That's a thunderous hit along the boards. It's bone-crushing, James. You feel that one right from your toes all the way up to your shoulders. Talk about finishing a check.
Winnipeg's in on the offensive attack now. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And he sends it across to Perfetti. All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle. And the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking and makes that save.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Kane. Shuts him down. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Here's a short pass to Kane. Stopped by the goaltender. Makes a save. Gets a piece of it with the glove. And he lowers the board man. Dragged along the board by DeBrincat. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the end zone. Hit it perfectly and picks it off. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save. And they pick up the puck here in their own end. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
A huge offensive zone face-off here. They're going to try to maintain all that momentum that they had just moments ago.
When it all starts with the face-off, they need to get a win here, and they have to look to attack right away, James. The goaltender's fatigued. I mean, he's been standing on his head, but he can't continue to do it the whole time. They've got to find a way to put it by him.
Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Unloads it! Scores! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but they at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James. He's not even going to get rewarded with a secondary assist on this one, James, but he starts the play. There is no question about that. You can't get goals if you don't have the puck. Someone has to get in there, and it all starts with a heavy body check to be able to retrieve the puck.
The Red Wings finally get some momentum going their way now. Can they sustain it, though?
It's going to be tough, James, unless they can string some shifts back-to-back together where they do create momentum and have possession in this game. You have to look for ways to be first to the puck and be relentless on it.
Scores! The D-Boss, Dylan Larkin!
On today's game, everything shuts down so quickly, ice closes so quickly, and he is left all alone to be able to walk into that clapper, and he tags it right past the goaltender.
Kings desperately needed that, and Cheryl, I know I sound like Captain Obvious on that one.
Well, 2-goal deficit is certainly better than a 3-goal deficit, James. I know I'm Captain Obvious as well there. Like, finding a way to get it done. There's a lot of time left in this game for them to claw their way back in. It just takes one to reset the sail.
Receives the pass. Here's an odd-man rush. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Picked up along the wall by Sherrod. Sends it into the offensive zone. Winnipeg's got it behind the net. Pinned up along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Pearson. He carries the puck up along the wing. Feeds it over. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
And that goes off. The blood play continues here. More than half the period left to play. The Red Wings are down a pair. Danielson's won it off the faceoff. Picked up along the boards by Rasmussen. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Shot! And he makes the save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Winnipeg's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Pass right back. Quick feed to Danielson. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Lowry. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Danielson. Moves it to Maloney. Tries to get the puck to Nemestikov. Winnipeg's got it along the wall. Moves it to the middle. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. And some good footwork to kick it away. Takes the feed. Battling for it along the boards. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Stanley swooping in on the attack. Whacks it into the offensive zone. And he loses control here. Detroit's looking to break out. Taken along the wall by Van Riemsdyk. Detroit's in transition. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. The Red Wings ready to go on the attack. And a great save. Handles the pass. Handles it along the blue line. Detroit's got the puck. Quick pass to Larkin. Look at this. Oh, a clutch save. Detroit's got the puck against the half wall. From behind the net. Stones him in front.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot. He's in perfect position to make that club save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Jets lead at 4-2. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Red Wings are played from the corner. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Connor. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Oh, and he gets a piece of that one to keep it out. The Jets gain possession along the wall. Toss it up in the neutral zone. The Jets look to start the transition game. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Dishes it off. Oh, what a save by Hellebuyck. The Jets have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. Detroit's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Makes the save on the slapper. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Angles it over to Niederreiter. Pionk picking up steam. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I love hearing a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Winnipeg's got it now. And he takes the dish. Big stop right there. Reaches out and uses the stick. And now he moves it to Sherratt. Quick shot. Fires it on net. Oh, what a save in front.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. And it's picked up by the defense. And it's picked up by the D. Oh, look at that hit. A pass to Edmondson. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
He almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. Well, it's a quick release shot, James, but it goes off of the inside of the post. Sometimes it redirects out. This time, it redirects in.
Detroit's finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Shows you how quickly a game can change, James. Halfway through the game, and the opponent really has led the charge. And then you get that goal, and you have the opportunity to put them on their heels as you get within one. Great stuff there in that last shift.
Quick shot! Denies him in close.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Detroit's got the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Gage. The Phillies got it along the wing. The Jets have it against the wall. Comes up with the steal.
The coach won't be very happy with that play, James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Here's a pass to the middle. Off the iron. Aya follows, taking it from his own end. Sends it in on the attack. The Red Wings will play the puck from behind the net. Winnipeg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. And a solid save on the play there. Oh, he denies him again.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
Moves it quickly over to Morrissey. All the officials were all over that trip. And the play's whistle dead. Here's the call. The Red Wings are being called for tripping.
It's tough to be behind the 8-ball in the PK when you're trailing by one. Sometimes it feels like wasted time, James. It's not wasted, though. You got to get back to even strength, and maybe you can have a power kill in there as well. Generate some momentum.
The Jets send their man advantage unit out once more.
Having success earlier on the power play, they recognize where the openings have been. But what I love about it is they're not afraid to change it up. The motion on this power play and these sequences have really been the reason they've been successful.
Detroit's got it in their own zone. And the puck clears the zone. Winnipeg's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Gains the zone through center. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. He grabs the puck here at the point. Pass in front, and that's stopped.
Sometimes they don't ask how many, it's just how, James. And if you break this down, it's unbelievable the athleticism to be able to get in front of this puck. I mean, it is desperation. He is doing everything to keep his team close in this one.
Taves will look to win the draw to continue this power play. The Jets will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Gibson.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
There's a short pass to Danielson. retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. From the right side, they gain the zone. Takes a shot. Just wide. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Winnipeg's got the puck. The Jets move the puck in the defensive zone. Passes it over to Taves. Sidesteps the check. Makes the glove stop.
Gibson's doing a great job of making first, second, and third saves, but that's what's also telling you is that the defense has not been there tonight, James. Not doing a good job of protecting the middle of the ice or protecting their goaltender. They're lucky that he's bailing them out right now. They got to find a way to answer the call and garner their own momentum.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And they get the puck out. The Jets have it now. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Knocks him on the play. Moves the puck across to Maloney. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone. Puck grabbed by Nemestikov. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Puck slid down the ice.
Siders almost ready to get back on the ice.
Both teams back to even strength. Impressive job by the penalty killers on that play.
Really like that power play sequence, James. The way they were moving puck and controlling the play, they came up to a hot goaltender.
Winnipeg's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. The Jets win the draw.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Cutting to the front of the net. Denies him. Trying to engage a little physicality here. Branson lifts it. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Hellebuyck. Muffs the shot attempt. Came up with a save on that play. Picks it up, and they turn on the pressure. Fantastic save. Tosses it to Maloney. From center, they get into the attacking area. The Red Wings gain control of the puck. Long pass across the ice. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And he puts that one aside with ease. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Face-off coming up, and that's a gas-looking defensive unit out there, Cheryl.
Yeah, when you ice the puck, you wind up in your own zone, and you can't get off. And that's the real tough part about this. Now you got the attackers who are looking to really find a way to take it to the net. Right now is the time to strike.
Good stand-up hit. Here's a pass in front, and that's intercepted. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Quick feed to Raymond. Sends the pass over. Glove save, and an easy one at that. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Nemestikov's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Puck sent over to Pearson. And now he angles it across to Nyquist. And that's off a stick. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Winnipeg's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Nemestikov's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that goes off a player. Gains the zone through the middle. The Red Wings played along the boards. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he denies that opportunity there. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. And that somehow stayed out of the net. Puck picked up by Pearson. The Jets take it across the line. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. They've got some momentum here. The Red Wings scoop it up along the boards. That's blocked by Hellebuck.
You see goaltenders working on reaction time all the time. Why? For shots like this, you just have to react. It's instincts that make the save.
More than half the period has expired. Winnipeg's clinging to this 4-3 lead. Caves wins the draw on their own end. Takes control of the puck. And he takes the feed. Perfetti's got it to the side. And makes the save. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Rasmussen. Slides it diagonally to Taves. Handles the puck. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Shot denies the slapper. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Too much congestion in front. Moves it to Barrett. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. The Red Wings gain the zone. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hellebuck.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Sandberg. Works it across to Niederreiter. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Puts it on net. Just enough to keep it out there.
Barron's pass was so difficult, James. I mean, he stumbles, so he's off balance, and he's still able to corral the puck and get it off with precision to the shooter. That leads to a great scoring chance.
There's a shot. Single stop by Hellebuck. Slides it across. Moves it to Edmondson. On the tip. Big time stop. Hellebuck's going to hang on for a whistle.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Winnipeg's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Detroit's won the faceoff. Wide of the net.
Well, he's certainly going to be frustrated with that one. I mean, you do all the work to get to that space. It's a glory area. You know you got a prime time shooting an opportunity, and you miss the net. You absolutely cannot miss from that spot.
And that's a smart heads-up play by Finney.
Knowing how to protect the lead is critical, James, and you want to understand that you can create, you can still press offense, but you can't get cute with the puck. You still have to distribute it and find the right openings.
And they send it right back to him. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Finney's into the offensive zone now on the attack. The Jets gain possession along the wall. And he takes the pass. Detroit's got the puck here in the open ice. Went for the dirty dangle and it goes sideways.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Some great thievery in the open ice. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Velarde's going to play it against the half wall. Bumped off the puck. Great poke by Perfetti. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Gibson.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Jets lead it 4-3. Larkin's won the faceoff. Tries to feed it across. Takes the pass. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Glove save and the play continues. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. The Jets want to take this lead into the second intermission as they continue to put lots of pucks to the net. Winnipeg's won the defensive zone draw. Into the attacking area from the left side. Slides the puck over. Oh, a clutch save!
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Oh, what a save with the glove by Hellebuck. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Lowry's won a big draw on their own end. And he takes the feed. Great defensive effort with the stick. The Jets get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Here we go, puck's in deep. Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. On-man rush. Oh, what a pass. Couldn't catch him to that pass. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Passes it over. Oh, and he stops that one. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. And there's the whistle, icing the call. Here in the late going of the frame, fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. Winnipeg's got it in the defensive zone. And he coughs it up with the pass. Hellebuck's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Jets continue to put lots of pucks on net here, and they lead it late in the second. Detroit's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Quick pass to Princeton. It's turned aside. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And gets a little boost to come up with the puck from off the wing with both centers tied up. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Moves it quickly over to Sandberg. Oh, what a save by Gibson.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
He was totally locked in on that play. Slides it over to Velarde. And the middle frame almost done. Shot! And that one's stopped. The Red Wings have it from their own end. Across the line along the left wall. Here's a shot. Just sliding to the net. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Schen's been flagged for cross-checking.
Listen, it's a tight game. It's late in the period. You've taken a penalty. Now you got to stay in the present, stay in the moment, kill it off, and then you can reset in the intermission.
Detroit sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. The Jets will play from the defensive zone. Fires it! Glove save made by Gibson. Takes the pass from his goaltender. And now it's over to Kopp. Sends it across. Great poke check on the reach. Grabs the puck here in their own end. And they manage to clear it. And that pass goes off a stick. Detroit's got a hold of the puck. Now over to Van Riemsdyk. Nice dish from the left wing. Shakes off the coverage. Oh, fantastic save by Hellebuck. And they clear that puck. Detroit's got possession of the puck. Here's a short pass to Kopp. Sends it over to Van Riemsdyk. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
Hey fans, now is the time to pick up your team calendars. You can pick them up at kiosk 144 on the lower level.
Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. Detroit's won the opening draw, and their power play rolls on. Takes the feed, and he keeps that one out. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Barron's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Larkin's won the draw, and they're on the attack. They score! We got a tie game! What a comeback!
I need not look any further than the leader on this team who buries it home. I mean, he has got ice in his veins, and he knows the timing. When his team needs something, they look to him, and he answers.
We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Larkin's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Oh, he'll feel that one. Gains the zone on the left wing. Detroit's on the attack. That's a fly. And he rings the post.
The Red Wings bring another one off the post. So frustrating, James, in a tie game where they have the opportunity to go ahead. Listen, the goaltender's going to tell you they're in good position. They're forcing that wide shot.
And that's intercepted by Iafallo. Loose puck battle along the boards. Takes the feed at center from the right wing. Detroit's got the puck in the defensive end. And it'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. And that's off a stick. Quick feed to Edvinsson. And that's offside, stopping the play.
Raymond's been showcasing his passing skills tonight as well as his playmaking abilities. You know, when you have the puck on your stick, you also have to create time and space. So he's doing that as well. And then he's also threading the needle for multiple assists in this game tonight.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck off the draw. On the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. And he sidesteps the check there. Quick shot! Oh, what a save in front! And the pass is redirected. Moves it to Edvinsson. Quick shot! Quick stop by Phillips.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. It makes your life so much easier.
Winnipeg's ready to go on the attack. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Battling for it along the boards. The Jets have it against the wall. From the left side into the middle of the neutral zone. Sneaks by the poke check. Takes a shot. Quick pass to Barron. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. The Red Wings look to start the transition game. He's got a step. Oh, what a save along the boards. Looks to make a play over to Rasmussen. Good save! How did he get a piece of that? The Red Wings will play it in their own end. Puck skips into the bench and will get a reset.
Hellebuyck's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Quick pass across to Niederreiter. Gaining steam inside the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Barron. Good reach and a step to knock the puck away. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. DeMello's got it in the defensive end. And now it's to Stanley. Slides it across to Barron. And he serves it across to Niederreiter. DeMello stick handling in his own zone. The Red Wings gain possession. Throws it in. Moves the puck. Picked up along the wall by Connor. Takes it at center. Here's a chance. Oh, what a chance there.
Well, it almost looked like he converted a quick release shot. He had no time or space, but unable to put it by.
He got all of that hit on the play. Detroit's got the puck. Sends a pass over. Looks to pass it to Sherratt. The Jets take possession in the neutral zone. Detroit's got the puck along the wall. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Winnipeg's got it from behind the net. The Red Wings pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. And they'll dump it in. The Jets gain control of the puck. Pearson's moving the puck through his own zone. On the attack along the boards. Easily turned aside by Gibson. Pass across to Finney. We got a penalty coming up here. With possession along the wall. Here's a chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Oh, perfect tackle. Is that deflected? Whistle blows, stopping the play. The Jets have been served up with a 2-minute penalty for charging.
The game of hockey is all about finishing your checks, but that was almost predatory as he came from a distance to finish that check. Way too hard, didn't glide in. It's a call all day long. Listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the...
Off the outside of the post. Denies it in front. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And that's out of the zone. Detroit's got a hold of it against the wall. And now he tries to get it across to Kane. Here's a chance in front. And that goes off someone in front. Turns it away. Winnipeg's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Detroit's got it behind the net. Gibson's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Hellebuyck's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
Lowry's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Locks them up on the draw as they take possession. Feeds it over. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. Pass to Van The Jets with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Tries to get it to Danielson. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. That's blocked by Hellebuck. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Barron's ready for the draws that will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Jets win the draw here in their own end. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Great hustle to come up with the puck. Pokes it away in his own end. Sandberg's lugging the puck and manages to clear the zone. Tries to feed it over to DeBrincat. Shot! Block shot!
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat. Perfetti's standing up, ready to go.
Now he slides it up to Finney. Detroit's coaches will not be liking that power play opportunity as they fail to convert and give up a short-handed one.
Sometimes when you're on a power play, you can get caught cheating. I think you have a lot more time than you do, and it winds up in the back of their net. That's a tough one.
Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Breakaway! And it's turned aside by Gibson. Intercepted in the offensive end by Taves. Best save right there! Deuces wild as that's his second of the game.
Well, he's got 2 tries on the score sheet, James, but I love this game off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and then he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. Taves wins the draw at center. Off the left wing and into center. Off the post and in.
Well, it's a real sneaky one that fooled the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. When you hear the ping, you certainly know that you've beaten the goaltender clean, and this is what happens here, but it doesn't come out, it goes in the net.
The Jets are sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
Here's a short pass to Edmondson. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Back to the point it goes. They've really got him on their heels here now. There's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on for a much-needed stoppage.
Velarde's been padding the stats tonight, and it's all been earned. I mean, when that puck is on his stick, he is creating both time and space. And when he's going to the net, 6 on the ice, the game's all about habits in the offensive zone, and he's showing all of them right now.
Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
Winnipeg's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Takes the feed. Picked up along the boards by Taves. The Red Wings gain possession in their own end. Puck dumped in. The Jets have it now. Puck scooped up by Perfetti. Angles it over to Velarde. Detroit's got the hold of the puck. Hellebuck's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here and a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, and he just misses. What an opportunity there.
Well, just is a big word, James, because...
Scores! And look at this. Suddenly, they're right back into it.
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within two. And this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. And if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
The Red Wings don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
Detroit's got a hold of the puck now. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Trying to clear. And he moves the puck across the blue line out of the defensive zone. Wide of the net, he missed.
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Quick shot! Oh, out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net.
And Sarah, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here, still applauding that save we saw.
James, I think it's the appreciation for the desperation save, the will to keep that puck out of the net, and they're really showing him the love. Goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
The Red Wings' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Scheifele's won the draw here in their own zone. Winnipeg's moving it up the ice. Handles the pass. Quick feed to Scheifele. Winnipeg's in on the offensive attack now. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Edvinsson. And that's broken out. Across the line, down the left wall. Fires it on net. And the puck dies with the trapper save. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Jets have it now. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Moves it to Raymond. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Detroit's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Takes the shot. Oh, what a save with the glove by Hellebuck. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. Detroit's Achilles heel tonight has been finding offense as they trail here in the third. Cops won the draw. Grips it, rips it, denies him. He got all of it. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Pearson. Nice zone entry from the middle. Shot! He goes that one. Back-to-back saves there.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
And now it's grabbed by Nyquist. Moves it around along the half wall. And he takes the dish. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
And the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Jets play the puck from behind the net. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Hellebuck's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Gibson's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Taves has won the draw inside his own end. Feeds the puck to Maloney. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. Well, look at this, Cheryl. Here we go. The parade is officially underway.
It certainly is, and everyone in the building, you can hear the crowd just jeering with their frustration, including everyone on the bench, completely deflated right now.
A non-stop procession with the penalty box for the home team. Detroit's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They've scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
And he stakes that one with the glove. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Larkin's ready to take the draw here on this power play. Detroit's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. Shuts him down.
Hellebuck's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Good clearing attempt to breathe. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Through center. And now he moves it to Larkin. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Nemesnikov. The Red Wings gain possession. Slides it diagonally to Kane. Detroit's through center and now in the offensive end. And that's denied by Hellebuck. Scooped up along the wall by DeBrincat. Oh, what a close save by Hellebuck.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, one, two, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Scheifele's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Cops won the draw here in the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the face-off. Winnipeg's taking possession in their own end. And a little body contact on that play. And a successful clearing attempt. The Red Wings gain possession along the wall. Through pass ahead. Sends it over to Van Riemsdyk. And he takes the feed. Dumps the puck in. Detroit's got the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Works it across to DeBrincat. Detroit's got the puck against the boards. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Puck clear from the defensive end. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to DeBrincat. Sends the pass over. Winnipeg's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Puck sails out of the bench, sending a few people ducking.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Detroit's run into a hot goaltender tonight. They've had no shortage of scoring opportunities, but yet they can't convert, and they trail here in the third. The Red Wings run out of time on the man advantage. Both sides back to even strength.
That's a great job by the PK unit, James. Late in the game when they're up by 1 and they close and shut it down. Awesome job by everyone to figure out how to get it down the ice and kill some valuable seconds.
Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. And a great save. Moves the puck to Van Riemsdyk. Taken along the wall by Scheifele. Morrissey's got it in the offensive zone. Launches him into the boards. Raymond's moving it ahead. Winnipeg's got it from behind the net. Iafallo's got the puck in his own zone. The Jets looking against the half wall. Puts it on net. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Sends it in deep. The Jets scoop it up along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Iafallo. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Sandberg. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Moves it over to Copper. And that's just out of reach. Puck grab by Pearson. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. There's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Hammers one. Denies him again. Plays the puck on the head. Shot. Nice stop by Hellebuck. Picked up along the wall by Rasmussen. Quick pass across to Raymond. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Hellebuck's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Gibson's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that. But he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Red Wings are running out of time as they trail late in this third period. Winnipeg's got possession here in their own end. Tosses it on to Maloney. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Dishes it off. Well, they're boarded by Hellebuck. From one point man to another. Turns aside the slap shot. Wow. Puck picked up by Danilo. Detroit's got it in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Taken by Larkin. And a big-time save on a big-time shot. Detroit's got possession here in the neutral zone. Pinned up along the boards. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. And here at center, that's intercepted. And he was ready for that save. Passes out front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Quick feed to Iafallo. Smart heads up play to neutralize the threat.
The coach won't be James. Listen, that's a good way to get your butt glued to the bench, especially when you have a lead.
Oh, look at this. And the puck skips away after that move.
It almost looked as if he was going to get by the defender, but that extra move took his face away, and it goes the other way.
There's the whistle to get an offside. Puck possession so critical in today's game, and the official ready to drop the puck right here. Winnipeg's won the draw in the neutral zone. They've got the defense outnumbered. Here's a shot. Stopped by the blocker. Stanley's got the puck in his own zone. Detroit's got control of it now from their own end. Passes it over. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And he takes a shot. What a save by Gibson. Canes crossed the line and gained the zone. Winnipeg's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Niederreiter's gaining momentum. Puck scooped up by DeBrincat. The Jets have it against the wall. There's another hit on the play.
He's going to feel terrible tomorrow, James. Over and over again, he's been throttled.
Winnipeg's looking to break out. And now he angles it across to Scheifele. Feeds the puck over to Sandberg. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Red Wings have been the more active team offensively tonight with plenty of scoring chances, but they continue to trail because they haven't finished late in this third period. And now it's grabbed by Pearson. Handles the puck. Puts it in deep. Poked away in the offensive zone by Comfort. Looks to set up at the point now. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. Long lead pass into the open ice. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Tries to feed it over to Connor. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Takes a moment behind the net. Moves it to Larkin. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Can they take advantage after winning that draw? And he takes the pass. Oh, what a big-time stop by Hellebuck.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The Jets come up with a defensive zone draw. Dropped him in the open ice. Directed over to DeMello. That's moved up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Angles it over to Rasmussen. The Jets get a hold of the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Pionk. Pass taken behind the goal. The Red Wings gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And it goes off the air and it stays out.
Raymond's got to be so frustrated, James. He's hit the bar a number of times tonight. Just when he thinks it's going to go in, he hears the metal.
Wide open net, and it goes wide. And the crowd's on their feet, saluting the team after a hard-fought effort this evening. Takes the pass. next time. And real soon at that.